What's poppin', T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade, Growing Up Hip Hop season. What's this, 6? Yeah, season 6, episode 30 review. If you all have not checked out the latest episode of Spill the Tea that dropped today, make sure you watch it after this video. We discussed Martell Holden, Ariane Curry's family day, LeBron James on video caught touching another woman, and so much more. It was a fantastic laugh-filled episode that you do not want to miss. Make sure you watch it after this video. But anywho, let's get into tonight's episode. So we start off with TT and Sean on the beach, taking a walk, drinking, and basking in the essence of their wedding. They're discussing everything that happened, recapping the night, how she lost her ring and freaking out, and how did he even find out that she lost the ring. And then Sean brings up the fact that Maureen, TT's mama, read Peppa's letter, text message, or whatever to everyone at the reception, and he asked her how she felt about it. And she was like, at first when Pep reached out, she didn't even want to deal with that because she didn't want her wedding to be tainted by all of the drama going on with her aunt, but she gave it a second, read it, and she felt like it was very heartfelt and sincere. So she at this point wants to try to have a conversation with her and try to work on things. So Brianna is back in LA and she is on a date with Chris Denton. He is Peppa's nephew. They were flirting and everything at the wedding. He a cool looking dude or whatever. I like them honestly together. He seems like he brings out a softer side to Brianna. She seems very girly and giddy around him, and he seems like he's genuinely interested in her. So I want to see where this whole situation is going to go, if they're even still dating. But he flew all the way to LA to see her, which was showing that he, has intention, that he's serious about this. So they cook indoors. They have a little date night at her place, and she makes it clear that she does not like Sam and does not want to be around him. She does not see it for Sis. She does not see it for Bert or Ernie. And he was like, well, that ain't gonna work, because if you're gonna be around, if we're gonna be together, you're gonna have to learn how to tolerate him. That don't mean you gotta like him, but you do have to learn how to tolerate certain people. And that's factual, unless he's flat out disrespectful to the point where it's like we can't be around each other. You can learn how to coexist or whatever. Like, you don't have to fool with him. He don't have to know your business. You don't got to know his, and just keep it at that. He also says that, she gonna be a part of his life, and he made his auntie know that, and he let Peppa know that, and she was like, you told your auntie that? So he talking a good game. We'll see if he is just game or if it's actually how he really feels, if he really truly wants to be in a relationship with her, because he's laying it on thick. But motherfuckers would lay it on thick just to fuck and dip. But he then takes it up a notch and invites her to his grandmother's birthday party, which is another huge step. So I hope that, he's really being intentional and truthful about his, feelings, because, niggas play all day. And I hope it ain't a situation where he using her as a way in to get on the show or some shit, like, because you just never know with folks nowadays. So Jojo, back in Palm Beach, surprises Tanice with a date night. He has a room set up at the hotel with flowers, roses hanging from the ceiling, and dinner, her favorite food, his favorite food. Of course, she is smitten by this. She is just over the moon, and she just feels special and seen. And as they talk about their relationship and the problems that they've been having here lately, she admits that she probably was in denial about having postpartum depression. And I was like, I knew that's what it was, child. Anybody with two eyes could see that was what was going on with her. And she starts crying because she admits that she has not been the wife for him that he needs, and that she just has not been feeling good about herself. And he comforts her and tells her that, you can talk to me about anything. It doesn't matter. I'm going to always be here for you. I'm going to always have your back. We going to get through this. And he even gets emotional and start crying. And then I start crying like a little punk ass, weak ass nigga. But he really does love her. And, any man would hate to see their wife feeling bad about themselves and feeling like they're not pretty or they're overweight and this, that, and they're not being a good wife and a mother. So it was really sweet to see them finally talk, finally come to some type of resolution or clarity, and it was good to see Jojo step up as a man and be there for his wife and let her know that regardless of whatever we go through, I'm gonna be there for you. You are my life. I live for you and I am here for you. And she thanks him, and they just have a really beautiful night with each other, and it was really sweet to see their story come full circle. So Tee and Maureen are waiting for Pep to arrive so they can have this family meeting. Maureen looked really cute with her little natural short hair. I was like, get it, Maureen. So as they're sitting there waiting, Tee tells her mama that Pep needs to check Egypt and that she needs to check her little sister about the way she been acting. So Pep arrives and she, hey y'all, what y'all drinking? Oh my god. Now remember I told y'all that Cree had already told me that Pep and TT were already back talking. They've been talking. I read you all the DMs. They've been talking. They've been back cool. So what we seeing on television is some bullshit. So Pep says that, brings up the fact that Maureen hit up Egypt on WhatsApp, basically trying to get her together and told her to have a good life, and they felt some type of way about that. And Maureen was like, you let Egypt say whatever. She's rude and out of order and needs to be reprimanded. And she did not let Pep get a word in edgewise. Pep was sitting there trying to talk, trying to, make a rebuttal, but Maureen was getting in that ass and was not letting her speak. And Pep admits in her confessional that she does enable Egypt's behavior, and that's because she feels guilty for always being on the road and I guess not being a full-time parent. So she lets Egypt get away with murder, and it's just like, nah, Egypt is grown now. She has established that she is grown with grown pussy, so she needs to start making big girl grown ass decisions, and you need to start letting her ass fall flat on her face. You know what I'm saying? So Pep says that she'll talk to Egypt. Maureen and TT like, girl, no, you not. Girl, we know damn well you ain't gonna talk to her. But she like, I am. They all cheers. They're cheersing towards moving forward and starting anew and all of this shit. So Sequoia looked cute self. Loved her outfit from head to toe. She looked so cute. She meets up with Lil Easy and Lazy Bone and the rest of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think minus Busy Bone. I don't think he was there. At the studio, I think they were rehearsing or something like that, because Lil Eric is gonna perform with them, and Lazy is like her mentor or whatever. So she got to meet the rest of the guys, and it was a really cute little moment. And so while Bone Thugs is rehearsing, her and Eric talk, and she asks Eric how was TT's wedding, and he was like, I don't know, I didn't get no invite. He was basically like, him and Sean real cool, so he kind of low-key felt a little way, but he kind of understood, because apparently as a man, maybe Sean felt some type of way because him and TT used to have a flirty relationship in the past. And I'm like, sir, are you on crack? What the fuck are you talking about? If my memory serves me correctly, you used to flirt with her and she paid you dust. She never saw it for you, because A, you ain't have enough money for TT ass, and B, TT would never date anybody that wears Jabot jeans like it's 2002, sir. Have you lost your ever loving mind? That girl never flirted back with you. You flirted with her. You was on her, and she did not reciprocate. Unless some shit happened off camera that we did not see. What we were shown on this show is that you was trying to kick it to her, coming on to her, and she did not pay your ass any goddamn mind. Boy, if you don't get your ass out of here, I cannot stand him. And then she was like, your wife know about this? He's like, yeah, she know. They both know. What? Boy, sit down with your delusional ass. So then he asked her how she been doing, and Sequoia was like, I'm good. Music is good. I'm just trying to see what's going on with these raggedy muffins, talking about Cree and Savannah. Now, I don't know if this scene was filmed right after the fight, which I can understand her saying it then, or if it was filmed weeks after the fight and weeks after her and Cree had already sat down and had their conversation that they was going to start anew. I'm guessing that this was filmed right after the fight or something like that. And that the editors just edited to make it seem like this was later on in filming. So I'm gonna give her a pass for that, because you and Cree had said that y'all weren't gonna talk about each other no more. She makes it clear that she does want to talk to Tanice, so it ain't got to be no more he said, she said type shit. She wants to apologize to Tanice, but says, basically she hasn't had that opportunity yet. So he tells her that when he has his event for his daddy, that Jojo and Tanice will in fact be there. So he's going to invite her so they can have the opportunity to talk. And she was like, I promise I'll be on my best behavior. You won't have no problems out of me. If she don't want to talk, I will give her the space of not wanting to talk and back up. I mean, they don't even really have no reason to be up here beefing and into it anyway. It wasn't even that damn deep. So they'll be able to get over that shit. So it's Granny Denton's birthday party. She looks so cute. The whole family is at the crib. Egypt is on Zoom because she doesn't have the vaccine either. So TTC Egypt on the Zoom on the computer and roll her eyes and walk out the room or whatever. I feel like that's all capping for the show. I don't really feel like they even still into it like that no more. I don't think that they'll ever be besties or anything like that, but I think by this time they had already spoken and had some type of agreement, but they just keeping up the shits at this point for the show. So TT goes outside and meets Brianna and Chris, and I think Brianna had her son with her because it was a little boy with them. And Brianna is just cheesing from ear to ear. She has just so happy, honey. She is in love and bloom, honey. He done dicked her down. I don't know what's going on. Fed her good, fucked the child. So Pep is shocked when she sees her, but I don't really think that she was really shocked to see her because they have a call list. They know who they're filming with. She knew damn well that girl was going to be at her mama house. It wasn't no shock, but she had, of course, had to play along like she was shocked to see her. So after getting their plates and everything, they sit down and Chris asks, can they talk? So they all talk, and it's kind of awkward at first, and then Pep was like, so have y'all had sex yet? And they looking like, really, bitch? Like, they was like, look, we 100, we good, all right? So Brianna asks to speak to Pep alone. Chris walks off, and Brianna was basically like, I don't want no beef. I only had Egypt's best interest at heart. My jokes were, of course, insensitive. I will admit that. And so Pepper was like, yeah, I think that's what it was the most was, the jokes and everything like that. I do think that you did have her best interest at heart or whatever. But I don't think that Brianna and Sam will ever be 100 or anything like that. And I don't think that she necessarily wants to be. So Brianna was like, apparently, like, I have been, I prayed for him or wrote about him in my book, like God sent him to me or whatever, talking about Chris. And she was like, he met my grandparents, they love him, I'm gonna be a Denton. And Pepper in her confession was like, good luck with that girl, like, because being a Denton, being with a Denton is hard. And she was like, he got, he's strong-willed, she's strong-willed. So she was like, good luck with that, we'll see. So I don't know if they are even still fucking around. She's moving very fast. This is a lot. Calm your puss, Brianna. I wonder, does Pepper see it for Brianna enough to be in a family? I mean, she really wouldn't have no say so, but still. So they end up hugging it out and everything and starting anew with that. And then we see further footage of Egypt on the Zoom call with her grandmother, and TT rolling her eyes saying that she don't think that things will ever be like that between them. Cap, but whatever. So that was my review of Growing Up Hip Hop. It was another really like kind of sleeper episode. Nothing really dramatic happened. They need to pick it up or let it go, do something. But yeah, overall I give tonight's episode C minus D. It was alright. Love you guys. Make sure you check out that Spill the Tea episode, as well as my luxury labels on a budget video where I show you all how to shop designer labels on a budget. So make sure you check out that. I have several other Spill the Tea episodes that came out this week, as well as behind the scenes tea video. But most importantly, check out the Spill the Tea story from today on Martell and Ariane. Check those videos out. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you all, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.